affecting this offense's ability to throw.
They're not blitzing.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Keeps looking downfield. Makes one-man miss. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. The offense.
Yeah, if I play against the Chanticleers on here, I'm going to pass over there.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. To the tight end.
Ouch.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field. It's Wimsatt. Flushed out of the pocket. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Guys, this offense is going to have to find a way to protect this quarterback. He has already been under unbelievable duress early in this game. They're not going to be able to complete throws if they can't keep him standing up.
Fires to the middle. Rolls it in. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I
Okay, sure. That's a play you would make.
I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing it straight.
Motion from the wide out. To the air on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Great effort by the defense here.
Look at her laying down over there.
Go wide receiver screen. How about the speed?
You got her laying down over there.
Into the football.
Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rechsteiner. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Just inside the 30 at the 29. It's first and 10. Here's a heat. The short hands. It's Cook. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback on the keeper. A solid kick out there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Fans not subscribed to me? Okay, I just found a formation that works pretty good.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats.
Most of the time, that's just your keep them on.
That formation sucks, man.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the inside. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
I can't throw a ball downfield. I ain't got no time. I called the wrong player again. Can't tell.
The quarterback made the right decision on that. It looked as if the defense was expecting run.
I called the wrong play.
That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on fourth down? And the Gamecocks have pushed it inside the 20. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Makes the catch. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. The Gamecocks didn't start this drive with
wish I could go back and play against UCF who I'm playing right now.
Move methodically
You heard me?
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
You can tell me out here, too, because I can't stop them. No.
Playbook here on offense. First snap of this
Which I guess is
drive will come
probably
from their
normal.
own 17. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. A strike downfield.
Dude, they are
They
so
stay
fun.
aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with the first set of downs.
Top ranked quarterback, top rated quarterback.
And some room to work. A 7-yard pickup.
We got 4 passes.
So what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play.
Yeah, what you cheering for that for?
Football. When you get chunks like that on
It's a video game.
As an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Actually, 7 or 8.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Durham. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Now inside the 20. First and 10 from the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's complete to the right. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be first down from the 1-yard line.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200.
LSU would never do that right there in real life. That play they just ran.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away.
Well, that's a glitch play.
To go with the football that time offensively. The
I ain't mad at
coming
it.
up with a huge negative play.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking for a man. Nussmeier. Lets it go to the end
Doesn't matter.
zone.
There's a player down from that.
Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
And the Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides.
When you're a defensive guy and you want to fire in, you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what you're responsible.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains. Keep intercepted. Oh, what a play. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. Great place to start for this offense. Back to throw, it's Gus Meyer. He's got an open man. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Wants to go up top on first down. Snags it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
And he made the extra point without problem. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Not the smartest move on that one. Out of bounds at the 9, and the field position is not good. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Cook. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. New set of downs after the completion. Oh, they're after him. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. That can be a momentum changer after the interception. Runs it back to the 37.
think it's gonna be a fun challenge for you. Do you play the game that you're playing a real game of football?
No.
You could try that.
Can't try that because I when I pass protect 5 guys, 7 guys, I still get sacked.
You have to hand the ball off, maybe.
I handed it off 8 times.
How long did you play?
Oh, against LSU just now?
Yeah.
I handed it off 9 times. I was in the second quarter. My left tackle's a 65. My left guard's a 66. My center's a 70. My right guard's a 61, and my right tackle's a 64.
I'll try to do some research on playbook for Ryan that has really good blocking schemes. That's even a thing. Is there such thing as different blocking schemes?
Nah. Pretty much.
So you guys are covered downfield too, or is it just you don't even have time for the plays at all? You don't even. They probably ain't going to be there.
I can't get downfield.
They're jamming up on a scrimmage, or they are you just on?
I get sacked. I don't get sacked. I do get rid of the ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try to figure it out. Who's your fastest running back?
My best running back,
How fast is he?
90.
Good try running some direct snap stuff for you.
About to try a new playbook. No, I don't. They do not work in this year game. They play it so well.
You guys must not be separated. I'd be possible. No, it really don't work. Slot me in. See the one. I used it. I'm struggling with that.
I don't know. I didn't throw on it.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. Hello. Have a good one, dude. See you later.
I'm just trying some stuff on in practice mode again.
You should get Bowling Green playbook a shot. I've never even tried it. I heard a few people say that on TikTok. Bowling Green. I mean, Green. I grew went over to Green. Hope you got Green. Shoot, we moved each other.
I'm just trying to run this playbook real quick.
Which one you got?
Florida.
Florida?
Florida.
You sure? Let me see that side. I don't know where good boy.
I just don't. I want to find my own, honestly.
Well, no, you. I mean, yeah, no, I mean, yeah. Try Bowling Green. I've never even tried Bowling Green. Every time I talk about Bowling Green, see how Bowling Green works. It's fun right here.
Yeah, she needs to take a freaking nap, but she don't. She does not want to take a nap. I do not understand.
You want me to ask her to take a nap? Get out, Lilith.
Well, jeez, I put her in the thing already.
Oh. God, sorry. We got that method. She said, oh yeah, I'm gonna listen to that dude on that one dot. I'll listen to him.
I'm so frustrated.
I wonder what it is. Trav is weird. I feel like a bad online has never stopped you before.
I'm not good.
Huh?
I'm not good at the game right now.
How's your defense now?
Suck. How many square drive?
It's really both sides of the ball.
I suck. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
That makes it hard when you kind of gotta like score every drive.
Bowling Green's put a little stupid. We got wing T and wishbone in it.
What about I'm thinking of another one that I maybe heard of. You don't like playing this style of football?
Huh?
Like Bowling Green, you don't like playing that style of football?
Yeah.
What LSU's playbook?
The Old Dominion.
Old Dominion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I ask why?
They run the veer and shoot.
They're on what?
The veer and shoot
What is that?
option and deep shots.
What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy and as
Raining again.
Because they know what a huge matchup is in store.
You playing with Belgium and Rangers on?
Yep.
He'll bring it out.
I didn't choose it.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Jacksonville State's offense will take the field first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jess, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. They got zero push up front, and they stopped them in the backfield. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. The LSU Tigers offense has its first opportunity of the day. They're led by a sensational signal caller, and Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary. And there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, and try and get him as many doubles as they can. But you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an...
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. The Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
Second down, he'll throw it. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pressure coming. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Man, you think you've got the defense reeling. You just hit him with a big one. You're going to do it again, and instead, sack.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity, too, because you deliver the haymaker the play before. You got your opponent on the ropes. You're swinging for the fences on the next play, trying to deliver the knockout shot, and you can't keep your QB protected. Nice job answering by the defense.
On the move, he fires. Makes a connection. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Back to throw, it's Wimsatt. Got a man, it's Reckstein. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Recksteiner. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Gamecocks are on the move. Catch in the middle. It's Huber. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Going to the run. It's Cook. Runs through a tackle. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. This crowd knows when to bring it. They'll give it to him again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Can't get him to the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Wimsatt. Bringing the heat. Almost intercepted in the end zone, and what a red zone stop that would have been. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Green. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Got out of trouble and throws. Got it behind the line. It's Durham. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this QB already in the first quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his backup playing some serious snaps.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. 1 for 2 on fourth down attempts so far, and we will get a third attempt here. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball.
Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They just keep firing. Moving away from pressure. Wide open downfield. What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So LSU's offense will come out first. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Complete along the sidelines, and that'll be good enough for the first down. And the Tigers will have it 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Durham. He's gonna lose a yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Takes the easy completion. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. The Gamecocks offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fit. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game.
There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first.
And the ball's on the ground. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And they were channeling their inner Mike the Tiger. Don't you think Mike could get a big paw in there to swat that thing free the way the Bayou Bengals do?
And when you're the secondary and you're flying up, great job understanding. The guy's already kind of slowing down a little bit, but where do I put my head? I put my head on the football, get my hand on the football. Those guys, those DBs from LSU really understanding that, flying up, making the big play.
To the air on 2nd down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. He's brought down a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. On these option plays, you just have to take what the defense gives you. And if that means handing off the dive, or if that means pitching it, you got to do that. It can't always be about you. And I think the quarterback that time was really hoping it was going to be his number called, but there was nothing there. He tried to do too much. It's a huge negative play, and it sets this offense going in the wrong direction.
They'll go to the ground. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Let's talk for a second about Jacksonville State. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. But when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
And the defense got him at the 27.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Unleashes it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was thinking big return, didn't get that point. He gave his offense an opportunity at the 31. Gonna run it. It's Durham. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. LSU now operating in the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Anderson. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. Looking for the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tigers. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
And the defense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping him out of the end zone.
And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing. He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Out of bounds at the 38, and a really nice return there sets up the offense. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Grabbed in the middle, it's Baldwin. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He breaks a tackle. And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
When you're around midfield, the analytics will tell you so much better to go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Pocket breaking down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
much. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. He'll do it himself. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
Nice job there by the QB on the zone read because he's watching the D lineman, and he knows he has to keep the football, and he right away takes it upfield to get some positive yards.
Into a massive giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback is knocked out back at the 13.
And I think that time he was... his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Using his legs, it's Durham. Got enough for the first. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the ground, he's got it again. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He leaves it with his back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Gamecocks come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw on third. The short hands, it's Cook. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets rid of it. Spartans will put total leather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.